I totally agree. And I know that's what we're all here to, really talk about is some of those, like what it takes to get there. So when you think about this, like, is there a place where it does become more complex than they may have expected as you're, trying to transition to get yourself ready for SaaS? Is it governance, alignment, timelines, change management, all of the above? Curious where you would go with that, Sam.
Yeah, it's a good question, Dana. And when I talk about at an institutional leadership level, any ERP says modernization initiative succeeds or struggle far less on the technology side and far more on the governance, alignment, and change leadership. So that's what I was referring to as in change leadership when I was talking about change leadership part. Institutions that succeed typically treat these initiatives majorly as an IT project. It's not an IT project, it's an institutional transformation project and program. So, leadership alignment is very critical over here because leadership alignment, if it's not there, then it's very difficult to do a cross. Dimensional academic, administrative, finance, enrollment, all these team needs to be co-written and they have to work in conjunction with each other. Then only this program gets a success. Success will also need also will entail clear execution sponsorships. If you have the governance in place, then you have the strong governance and decision making structure already leveled over here. So that makes the process and program smoother. And also, if you longer, finally, the longer the institution waits, the more complex and more expensive the migration becomes. Why? Because due to the overgrowing customizations, due to the overgrowing integrations and dependencies, it's more difficult and complex the program becomes. So, a major shift that needs to be done is in the timing. Many institutions wait until their environment becomes operationally strained or resource constrained or vendor driven, which would force generally a reactive decision under pressure. So it's high time institutions leadership meets and decides when to do the decision because any delay in this decision actually impacts on a lot of things. It impacts on the talent risk because there are very less people who are actually supporting the organization and institutions. It also has a very system. When I talk about the system, many institutions take that their system is stable, but it's actually not. There are a lot of IT ownership that goes behind that. They have to plan a lot of patches, a lot of upgrades, a lot of integrations instead of focusing or driving the innovation and improving the student exposure and experience.